doing great. I think this is a much-needed conversation.
Of course. Wheeler, I'm a Republican and you're an independent, but how do you, going into the 21st century, from an independent's perspective, what advice would you give to the Republican Party on how to win over those middle-of-the-aisle people that, might have a synchronatic view of the world? They take some of both sides. So how does the Republican Party appeal to those people, Wheeler, from your analysis?
They got to stand up for the Constitution, stand up for what's right, not propose red flag laws or other things which would impede someone's right to due process. We have a situation in which I think there are forces much greater than conservative or Republican at play. And if the Republicans want to win, they have to appeal to the base, which is feeling that anger, which is feeling that left out from the process. And I think there are some Republicans who are doing that. There are some who are not. So that's what I'd say.
All right. Well, thank you, Wheeler. Another question that I have for you, with Bill Clinton, engaging in bombing campaigns in Serbia, engaging in little military adventures in Somalia and Haiti, do you think that the Republican Party would benefit from taking an anti-war stance, from taking let's focus on what's going on in our home, let's focus on the southern border, let's focus on the crimes in our streets, as opposed to Serbia, Haiti, Somalia?
I hesitate to give advice to the Republican Party.
Well, no.
What I know is,
I'm not asking for.
What I know is
your analysis.
What I know is,
I'm asking for an analysis.
What I know is that we have a very dangerous situation in this country. It's why I'm running for Senate. We have shelled away all of our jobs, our corporations, our businesses. Look at places like Flint, Michigan. Look at places like Detroit. Look at places where General Electric has, without any recourse from the Clinton administration, gutted their factories, put people out on the street who have worked in those factories building American cars like Buick and moving them to no job, no safety, no safety net, and moving those jobs away to Mexico, to China, to Southeast Asia. That's a big problem. That's called NAFTA. It's a huge problem. And when we talk about the global intervention policies that are at play by our State Department, which Bill Clinton is continuing, but let us not be mistaken. These have been going on since the Korean War, and we have to really reevaluate what American principles are and what we want the world to think America's standing is, and we have to really evaluate where it's left us, because there's a lot of angry people out there. There's a lot of angry people, not just here in the United States, but across the world, and we know that. We know what they did to the World Trade Center in 1994. We know what these people are angry. Okay, folks, and we need to be very cautious and aware. And I think this is a moment to think beyond parties, and I've said that a lot, and to think about who represents that strongest and most coherent leadership that can settle the world and restore America's place as the arbiter of morality. And I think that that's something we can achieve, but we have to be living up to our values to achieve it.
All right, well, thank you, Wheeler, for sharing your opinions here at this RNC roundtable. And this now leads us to the conclusion of the Republican National Convention. Chairman Donnie Drake, will adjourn the meeting. Donnie Drake.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Oh, time to adjourn.
Oh. On behalf of the National Republican Committee, we'd like to thank all of the Americans that have tuned in from their homes and that have come right here to join us. We say thank you. May God bless America. We now adjourn this Republican National Convention 2000.